We are staying in Caliente Hot Springs, which is on the outskirts of Desert Hot Springs in California. It's a really nice park, and there's this hike straight out of the campsite, which I'm going to do now. It's about 6 miles. Elevation gain is about 1,500 feet. Probably take about 2.5 hours. So one thing I've noticed from being in the desert for a while, a lot of the walking's on sand. Who'd have thought? There's a bit of a breeze today, so that's nice, so it keeps it a bit cooler. So I'm heading straight up that way and then through the hills, and then there's a steep climb, and then there's a bit of ridge walking. And then eventually we kind of come down that way. So I'm not sure if you can see the park behind. So that's where I've walked from. I'm pretty much now at the foot of the hills. So I'm going to be walking through between those two now. In the canyon now. It's nice walking through this, but shady, so it's cool. No sun. It's too early still. Luckily, somebody's put a ladder here, because I've got to get up there. So let's climb the ladder. Right, up the ladder. This is the way now. 2 miles. 575 feet elevation. It's only a slight hill. Nothing much yet. Another ladder. A bit more homemade, this one. That's 3 miles, 1,000 feet, and about an hour. I'm sure it doesn't look it, but this is the steepest bit so far, and it's quite sandy and shingly and very loose, so difficult to walk up. Not quite at the top yet. I'm at the top, just walked up there. That's where I came from. That's Desert Hot Springs, the town. Look at the view. Okay, so we've got a bit of ridge walking now, perhaps for 1.5 miles before we start going down. But this is about 1,500 feet now of elevation. Do you think that's a sign? which way to go next. It's not actually. I want to go this way. I've checked my map. The wind has picked up. That's our park there. I can't film when I'm walking down here because it's very rubbly. So I'm using my sticks so I don't slip over. It's easy enough to walk down, but you just have to be very careful. And this will be my kind of top speed if I'm filming. I can go a bit faster if I put my camera away. It's just rubbly. The wind up here is ridiculous. I don't know if you can hear me. I've got the camera right next to my mouth. It's so windy. I mean, you can't tell because there aren't any trees here. You know, the path is a bit better here. Alright, off the hill, back down to the desert. So that's it. Finished. Back in the park. So that was 6 miles, 2.5 hours. And so yeah, it's a good hike. Pretty easy. I didn't really get out of breath or too hot and sweaty. It was a nice breeze today, or at least it's windy now. That's it. I hope you enjoyed the video.